Good evening, everyone. Welcome you all to this another wonderful session of Millionaire Mindset Practice. Today, we are discussing a wonderful topic that is transferring your legacy, that is succession planning, preparing a will, why it is important, and with that will, how you can have a peace of mind, and how you can see even your family is in peace of mind. So if you are coming first time to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and immediately share it with your friends so that they can also learn more about this topic so that they can plan well. Okay, here I wanted to share one story like this. Meera and Ravi both are very good couple, and they were in a very good terms, and they wanted to give all the best thing to their entire family. And they had two children, small children, and one fine day, unfortunately, Ravi has expired with some illness. Now, what happened at that time? They lost a lot of money during their during his Ravi's illness, and one fine day he expired. That is unexpected for every person because every family members, because he was so young at that time. And what happened, as they didn't had any will, even Meera didn't get a time to grieve as well, because she has to arrange everything, she has to get set everything. And when she went to the bank, when she went to the other places where Ravi was working, and she wanted to get all the things back, whatever it has to come for her family, she has to gone through a lot of legal battles, because as he didn't had any will, he has not mentioned, there are many places there was no proper nominations, and she could go through all the problems, and it was such a headache. And you can imagine that even at that time she was not in a peace of mind. So I don't want this thing has to happen with anyone. So for that, what you have to do, that's a very important thing, is you have to plan a will. Maybe there are a lot of misconception about will, that some people are thinking it is only for the wealthy people because they have a sufficient money, so that's why it is for them. There are some people who are thinking that they have a fear to discuss about death, to discuss about inheritance. They have some superstitious that you could not talk about talk about death. In my Millionaire Mindset Practice program, and we have a Wealthy Mindset 21-day challenge program we had. In that, in one day, we have discussed about these things. Death is inevitable. Everyone who is there in this world, they have to leave this world one day. But only the thing we are not accepting, death is a reality. Everyone has to everyone has to know that it is a reality. We cannot avoid that one. But only the thing is, we can avoid some of the mistakes which we are doing. So that's why we are discussing today about succession planning. Now, what is the meaning of succession planning? Succession planning is just smoothly you are transferring your assets into the next generation, or the right person who has to enjoy your wealth. Now, when you do that, I am remembering another one example from Mangalore. One person, he was also young, he also had two children, and his entire family, in the sense, he had one sister who was already married, and he was the only son for his parent. And their family was like, okay, well to do, and this person was doing a business. One day he went to a one day when he was traveling, he met with a road accident and he died on the spot. Now, the later part was very like disheartening, and we can say very sad experience. When he was not there, the parents, they thought that, okay, anyway, my daughter-in-law is there and she is taking care of us, because everything, whatever they had, everything was on son's name. One fine day, it happened like this. Daughter-in-law left their in-laws, and she took her entire property, whatever she had on her husband's name, and she took her two children and went and settled in her parents' house. Now, these two people, like parents, are very sad, and they were thinking what we have to do. They are not in a position to work as well, and they cannot ask money with that daughter-in-law as well, because she already left the home. Now, this is a situation now, without having any clue. Now they have to, even at this age, they have to work hard for their livelihood. I'm not talking about only giving the transferring the legacy maybe for the spouse or children. If your parents are depend upon you, you have to take care about them as well. If nobody is there for them, it is your duty to take care of them. So what are you doing in your position when you are having some assets, investment and all? If you wanted to transfer smoothly, you have to think about the will. Now, what is the purpose of the will? Now, the purpose of the will is simple. How your assets will be distributed after your death. It ensures that your wishes will come true, and you have given a clear instruction in that will saying that this is my wish. It has to happen like this. Okay. So what is the step to prepare a will? The first step, you have to prepare a will. First, you have to take an inventory of all of your assets. Make a list of your property, bank accounts, investments, personal belongings, everything. Make a list and imagine and think about it. These belongings has to go to whom, and how these assets has to be distributed. The second important thing is identify your beneficiaries. Okay, decide who will be your inherit. What is their name? What is the relationship with you? It may not be required that you have to transfer everything for the family members. I'm not saying that you should you have to transfer like that. It is your wish. You may be having a lot of other wish also. So in your beneficiaries, it may be your family members, it may be your siblings, it may be your friends, it may be a charitable organizations, or it may be individuals or any entity as well. You can transfer your assets to any other organization, charitable organizations also through your will. Next, appoint an executor. Now, who is an executor? The trustworthy person who can trust on him, so that after your death, that person is responsible for carrying out instruction which is given in that will. So find out who can be the executor. Next, write a will. Draft your will in your own handwriting, or like in your own way. There need not be any proper draft and all. You can create your own draft, but make sure that you are mentioning everything perfectly and clearly. Next, sign in front of the witness. Now, these witnesses need not to know what you have written in the will, but they are witnessing that you are preparing a will on a sound mind. So that is what which is very, very important. And you are you are signing that document in front of them, and they are also signing the document saying that in front of our witness, so that person has prepared a will. And next, finally, sign the witness. Finally, it is important that inform all of your family members saying that I have prepared a will, and where is the existence, like where is it and what is the location, okay, for your will. Next, regularly review your will. That is very important, because there may be a lot of what you can say that life incidents can happen. Maybe when you prepare a will, maybe you are a bachelor, maybe that marriage, or maybe like children, then maybe birth of the children, then maybe like divorce also. Nowadays it is common. So you have to be very careful at that time. And maybe like acquiring new assets, you have acquired some of the new assets over a period of time. So prepare a will, include everything, and make sure that you take, suppose you are not able to understand, you take a legal assistance, lawyer's assistance to prepare a will, so that there should not be any legal issues later and questioning people about that will. So this is about the will. Now, why it is so important preparing a will is maintaining control over your asset allocation. The very important thing, because it is according to your wish you are transferring, and you are having a control over your asset till you are there. And this will be executed only after the death. Okay. And minimizing family disputes. Many times what will happen, if there is no proper will, then family members are like quarreling, and they went to the legal they went to court, and lot of many years they were not able to enjoy the property also, they were not able to enjoy the assets also, and they are not in a good mood, they are not talking with each other. all these things can happen. And last not the least, like protecting loved ones, your loved ones, and like their well-beings. So all things are possible from a proper will. So we are discussing more about that in our course. I already discussed about that. What are the steps, how you can prepare a will, what are the things, everything I have written. We have prepared a separate course for succession planning as well, because this is one of the important part of our personal finance. So make sure that if you are interested, you can be a part of our community. You are going to learn a lot of new things with our community. And I have 10 more important aspects of our personal finance, starting from mindset to succession planning. It is including like your financial goal setting, financial planning, then asset allocation, then it depends upon debt management, insurance planning, investment planning, passive sources of income. All these things in depth we have discussed in our courses. If you want to, if you have an interest on that, because each and everything is connected, and when you have all this knowledge, then only you can say that you are your own financial planner. Otherwise you have to depend upon others. So if you like this channel and if you are like the content, please make sure that you are subscribing to this channel if you are new to this channel, and send it this channel to your loved and dear ones, so that they can also prepare their will at right time, and they can safeguard their loved ones, they are safeguard their assets in a right manner. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and share it with your friends, and don't forget to click the bell icon, so that you will get a notification about my new video. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want to be a part of our personal finance mastery session, so do attend, check out what is the date in the description below, and do it and be a part of our community, and you can learn a lot of things about this. Thank you so much.